Movement and unit options. When you enter the game and are on the map screen, you can zoom in and out using your mouse scroll. If you're playing on a PC, you can also use the plus and minus keys for zooming. On the mobile version, zooming in and out is as simple as pinching with your fingers, just like you would to zoom in on a picture. Moving your units is easy. By double-clicking on a unit, you'll see movement arrows. Clicking on an arrow will move the unit in that direction. Alternatively, you can single-click or tap once on the unit to open its options. If you haven't used up all of your movement for the turn, you'll see the movement option here. Once you've used up your movement for the turn, the unit won't be able to move again until the next turn after you pass. Let's now go over the available unit options when you single-click on a unit. Unit information. This will show detailed information about your unit, including general or admiral level and experience. The cost to maintain the general admiral each turn. Movement and attack stats, both allowed and used. The range of artillery. Unit quantity and technological level. Unit upgrades. Generals and admirals can gain experience through battles, conquering tiles, resources, cities, and more. This experience can be used to unlock skills for your general admiral. Army generals unlock land-based skills, while admirals unlock sea-based skills. The more skills you unlock, the higher the level of your general admiral, but the cost per turn will increase. However, this will make your general admiral more powerful. Artillery shelling option. If your army general has artillery units, you'll see the artillery shelling option. By clicking on it, you'll see the range, and by selecting a tile, you can fire from the artillery. This attack can be used even before engaging in direct combat with enemy units. You can target units, resources, or cities. Battleship bombardment option. If your admiral has battleships, the battleship bombardment option will appear. This allows you to fire with an extended range. It can target units, resources, and cities. Submarine striking option. If your admiral has submarines, you'll have the submarine striking option. This is used for sneaky attacks on enemy ships and submarines, and it can only target sea-based enemy units. Storm at sea option. If your admiral has battleships, submarines, and aircraft carriers, you'll get the storm at sea option. This lets you unleash the full power of your sea units on enemy sea forces and surprise them. It can only be used against enemy sea units. Disband option. The disband option will return all forces to the main base as reserves and release the general/admiral from service. Be cautious with this option, as you'll lose your general/admiral. Engineering option. If you've unlocked skills for placing mines or fortifying tiles, this option will appear. By clicking on it, you'll see the skills you've unlocked. We'll cover this in more detail in another tutorial video, so be sure to check that out. Set General or Admiral image. You can change the image and name of your land general or admiral. Join forces. If you've unlocked this skill, you can combine forces with nearby units. Army generals can only join forces with other army generals, and admirals can only join forces with other admirals. To use this, select the Join Forces option, and then click on a friendly unit of the same type to merge forces. This allows you to transfer units to the unit that initiated the join. Load. Unlock units. If you have transport ships with your admiral, you can load an army general into them to transport them across the sea. Be careful though. If the enemy attacks your admiral or transport ships, you'll lose the general along with the transport. Clicking on Enemy Unit, Resource, City. By clicking on enemy units, resources, or cities, you'll open a menu with various actions, such as spy missions, diplomacy, or war actions. Different options will appear depending on whether you're interacting with units, cities, or resources. Ensure you have enough money, forces, and allowed actions before proceeding.